Hi, I'm Jeddah. I'm a poet and fiction writer based in Edinburgh. Quick visual description: I'm a person with shoulder length, afro mixed curly hair and light brown skin. I'm wearing a fine knitted jumper, the colour of porridge oats. Behind me are books and files and plants, some artworks, a door, and a stairwell. And to my side is a large attic window with light coming through the edges of closed blinds. So I'm popping on to talk about Bridging Time. It's part of the North Bridge Refurbishment Arts Legacy and Community Benefits programme. And if this bridge could talk, past, present, future. So there are a few different artist-led projects. My one is called Bridging Time, and it's basically 3 free writing workshops and a publishing opportunity for people who live or work near the North Bridge or who are inspired by it. So there are 2 groups, each participating in 3 writing workshops, and beginners as well as experienced writers are all welcome. There are some spaces left, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about the project. So first of all, there's no restriction on the genre or style of writing or languages. So you might want to write poetry, science fiction, memoir, and in Scots, Gaelic, your mother tongue, all welcome. Also, different forms of writing are encouraged. So you can write in your preferred forms. That may be text, that might be audio or videos, as in spoken word, or even sign language. So the workshops, first of all, the access includes wheelchair accessible spaces, a safer spaces agreement, where we commit to treating everyone equally and to not reproduce harm or oppression. And we also have some childcare or carer bursaries of up to £30 per session, as well as some bursaries for travel. And we're prioritising underrepresented groups. So, for example, that's people with experience of poverty, homelessness, or racism, disabled people, members of the LGBTQ plus community, working class people, and so on. So, what's going to happen in the workshops? So there are the 3 workshops with 3 different themes. So the first is passing place, and thinking about what North Bridge means to me as an individual. So that would be your personal experiences, could be memories, and we'll also look at bridge as metaphor. So bridge as journey, transition, connector, meeting place, passageway, those sorts of things. Then the second workshop is themed North Bridge, where we travelled. And then in that session, we're going to explore some historical as well as colonial links, and also thinking about what the North Bridge's past means to you, or what you would like society to know about that past. And then the third will be North Bridge to the future. So we'll think about what a future North Bridge might be. We're going to jump forward up to 500 years. And then we'll also revisit some of our previous writing and look at kind of what we want to choose to work on. So then we'll go away and we will work on our writings. And then a few weeks later, we will gather those in. And I am here to give some gentle or light editing if that's needed or wanted. But essentially, all participants will be able to contribute one piece of writing to be published. Everyone who contributes will be paid £80 for their published work, and we will be printing a few hundred copies and sharing those with schools and community centres and so on. All contributors will also get 2 copies each as well. And we're hoping to have a reading, a video on the North Bridge, or very close to it, where some of us, if not all of us, will maybe read some of our work. And I will also be creating some pieces as well. And that video will be captioned. So yeah, that's kind of the essentials of how the project is kind of scoped out. And it's happening quite soon. So as I mentioned earlier, there are 2 groups. So the first group is on Wednesday afternoons at the Crannie. And that's the 27th of November, the 4th of December, and the 11th of December. And those start at 3:15 in the afternoon. Then the second group is going to be on at Southside Community Centre, and those are in the evening. So that's Wednesday 27th and the 11th of December, and then Monday the 16th, and those start at 6 p.m. Now, the evening workshops at Southside are almost full. There's only really a couple of spaces left, but there's still a few more spaces left in the afternoon workshops at the Crannie. So we've decided to kind of open it up a little bit further to people who are interested in the project and have travelled over the North Bridge frequently. I mean, a lot of us in Edinburgh who live, including in the outskirts, will have done that. Waverley Station's right underneath. So maybe there are memories that you have that are important to you of that area, the old town, Waverley Station. Maybe you've been into the National Archives and the National Records building, or maybe you've had experiences on or under the North Bridge. So yeah, essentially, if you're interested, please follow the link that will either be in my bio or the caption. Or if you Google Jeddah Pearl Bridging Time, hopefully the link will come up to my website, and you can get all the information on there and access the sign up form. But I expect the workshops will fill up pretty quickly. So yeah, if you're interested, please go and have a look and sign up. Hope you join. All right. Thanks for watching.